what else can they add? And I think they'll continue to grow as they learn each other.
Cook on the kick out. Unfortunately, turns the ball over.
That they get wide open shots.
Here's Rice. Conde inside to Harrison. As Harrison puts it off the window, and Isabel Harrison had a fantastic 12 points in the game against Las Vegas. But in that game that snapped their streak, she had a huge one. 25 points and 10 rebounds against the Fire in that huge win on the road. Dolson, the runner doesn't go, loose ball. Mayer kicks it out on the tap. It's now Cook attacking. Too strong. Harrison with the rebound.
It's interesting. McGregor was down low, wide open, had the defense on her back. Haven't really seen a lot of post passes.
Seattle working off the turnover there from Toronto. They trail, or excuse me, they lead by 2. Samuelson trying to extend it. Can't connect as Conde comes up with the rebound. Up the floor. Rice off the bounce. And Kiki Rice will head to the free throw line.
Just being able to read the play. You talked about the last game, 12.7 rebounds, but I think it's the consistency, and now you know you're going to play and have to play through some mistakes as well.
Rice good on the first in the WNBA app. And coming up after the next break, we'll be happy to be joined by Britney Sykes of the Toronto Tempo. Same route. 10 on the shot clock here for the Storm. Magbagor. Triple doesn't go as Conde comes up with the rebound for Toronto. Tied at 23 here in the second quarter. Conde goes to Harrison on the pocket pass. Harrison able to get the lay-in. Inside Malunga. Nice move and finish.
I like that was the look for Seattle. They wanted to get that Malunga down low. I think they need to do more of that.
Malunga comes up with the steal off the takeaway. Malunga. Inside, Magbagor had great ceiling positioning.
It was attacked down low last couple of possessions. 2 back-to-back post plays.
Yushkaita to the hoop. On the roll, what a find. Faz Malunga just couldn't get the finish. Melbourne, great find from her. Conde. And Rice, the hoop, the harm, and we'll get a chance for one more.
Last couple of possessions, shifting it, get the ball down low, and let the post players go to work.
As much as the three-point game has shifted the way that the basketball game has been played here the last couple of years, Johnson in the mid-range. There's still a love for the back to the basket as Kiki Rice hits from distance. Johnson tried to go with the acrobatic finish, couldn't get it. Harrison pushing. And Cole, extra one. Rice off the sweep. Gets in the paint, lays it up and in. And Coach Rahman, those are the details.
Slim.
I had a chance to actually cover her during her time in Washington as we welcome her to the broadcast, Britney Sykes, AKA Slim.
What's up, guys?
So as the resident Canadian, when you look at this being the first team out of the United States in the W, what has been the best thing so far about learning about Canada and the growth of the game, especially on the women's side in Canada?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that jumped out to me was the fact that, you know, Canada now has representation for women to play in the W. You know, you really don't think about that. Me being from, you know, New Jersey, I rep the kids in my city. But then you look at Canada and, you know, they had to go say I'm a homegrown, you know, player, and I'm from Canada now, I play for Canada. So to have that possibility, you know, available, I think is really dope of opportunity.
Well, Slim, it's been a long season of twists and turns.
Yeah.
What or who on your team has impressed you the most?
Honestly, everybody. But if I had to pick, I'd probably...
Eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah.
How do you think a season like this, sometimes you have to go through the adversity, right? So how do you think a season like this prepares you for the future?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, it can't get no worse than this. You know, not missing, well, missing playoffs, but also dealing with a whole bunch of injuries and kind of having that bug early on. I think we showed our resiliency, and I never thought for 1 second that this wouldn't get better. It's just a thing of trying to make it the best that we can with who we have and everybody.
I can attest that the T at T is Me in Indianapolis is very, very good.
Well, you're welcome to come back anytime.
I will be, as Tiani Key gets the lay-in there for Toronto. I will say, though, I'm a little getting to shoot around.
I wanted to have a conversation with you on the other side. So that's where it is. Malunga.
Doesn't get the bounce on that one, as Harrison is pushing here for the tempo. Yushkaita behind the back on the bounce, taken away by Horston. Here's Melvin. In transition, too strong. Horston couldn't get the follow. But Seattle still with possession. Malunga, nice find. This time Melvin gets the finish.
I like the cut. Give and go, the basketball. Nope.
Seattle. Yushkaita with 10 on the shot clock. Here's Nurse for 3. That falls for Kia Nurse.
The way both teams are attacking, put everything on the line.
Magbagor denied by Key. Yushkaita rifles it out to Rice. Rice takes on 2. Horston denies it.
Wow.
Here's Rice. 10 on the shot clock, working off Fagbenle. 4 seconds now for the tempo. Conde checks and fires. Doesn't get the bounce. Key, huge offensive rebound, but it's taken away by Malunga. Over to Pham, steps into it. That's off the mark. Loose ball, Nurse with it. And Fagbenle, too strong on that pass. And then the one from Malunga goes off the back of Key. Both Malunga and Fagbenle are like, everybody slow down.
I think they're trying to find the open plays. And a great job. Kiki Rice just takes it to the basket. 2 defense.
5 of 8 from the floor. 8 seconds on the shot clock now for Seattle. On the roll, a little too much for Malunga. 42-38 lead here for Toronto. Over to Nurse, trying to extend the lead. That's left short. Melvin the rebound. 70 seconds to play here in the quarter. Melvin, nice pass to Malunga. How about the patience and collection? Just couldn't finish. Gets her own low on the putback. Rice, the step back triple. Horston the rebound. Up the floor, Malunga. And Fagbenle takes it away. Conde. Fagbenle, handoff to Rice. 4 seconds. Rice spins on Melvin, off 1 foot. Doesn't go. Loose ball, collected by Malunga, up to Pham. Shot clock turned off here for Seattle. 8 seconds on the clock now. Pham, the triple. Hit. 2.8 left here for Toronto. And they'll dribble it out as Seattle takes a